Welcome to the CISO Daily Update.
FCC fines carriers $200 million for illegally sharing user location. The FCC fined major U.S. wireless providers over $200 million for sharing consumers' real-time location data without their consent. AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, and Verizon were investigated after reports of sharing location information with a Missouri sheriff without legal authorization. The investigation found that the carriers sold data to aggregators, who later resold it to third-party service providers. Despite being made aware of ineffective safeguards, they continued to operate and break user privacy and FCC restrictions. Carriers intend to defend the penalty, alleging factual errors and legal concerns. Financial Business and Consumer Solutions data breach impacted 2 million individuals. Financial Business and Consumer Solutions, a third-party debt collection agency, disclosed a data breach compromising personal data of over 1.9 million individuals. Between February 14 and 26, 2024, an unauthorized party gained access to FBCS's systems and potentially viewed or exfiltrated names, dates of birth, social security numbers, and account details. FBCS detected the intrusion on February 26 and began containing the matter. Affected individuals are being notified and provided free credit monitoring services to mitigate the risks of identity theft and fraud stemming from this data exposure. Voter registration system taken offline in Coffee County cyber incident. Coffee County in Georgia faced a cyber incident that prompted disconnection to the state's voter registration system. Following notification from the Department of Homeland Security and CISO of unusual activity on its system, the county launched an investigation that revealed the incident. While no data exfiltration was detected, precautionary measures were taken to enhance network security. The incident, possibly a ransomware attack, echoes heightened concerns over cyber threats targeting U.S. election infrastructure, with officials bracing for potential disruptions and disinformation campaigns ahead of key elections. Agent Tesla and Taskun malware targeting U.S. education and government entities. The U.S. education and government sectors are facing a new wave of cyber attacks from the Agent Tesla and Taskun malware strains that steal data and exploit vulnerabilities. Agent Tesla captures sensitive information like keystrokes and login credentials, while Taskun creates backdoors for persistent access. The attackers use phishing emails with malicious attachments to target vulnerabilities in widely used software like Microsoft Office. Education and government institutions are prime targets for cybercriminals given the treasure trove of sensitive data they hold. HookChain, a new sophisticated technique, evades EDR detection. A security researcher introduced a groundbreaking technique called HookChain to evade detection by traditional NTDL monitoring EDRs. EDR agents play a crucial role in endpoint security by collecting and analyzing OS activity data to enhance threat identification and response capabilities. HookChain's efficacy in bypassing EDR solutions achieved an 88% success rate in evasion. This new technique challenges EDRs and highlights the need for adaptive protection strategies to combat dynamic and evolving threats. Sandbox escape vulnerabilities in Judge Zero expose systems to complete takeover. Multiple critical vulnerabilities in the open-source Judge Zero online code execution system could allow attackers to escape the application's sandbox and gain complete control over the underlying host. The flaws, tracked as CVE 2024-28185, CVE 2024-28189, and CVE 2024-29021, stem from mishandling of symlinks, unsafe ownership changes on untrusted files within the sandbox, and a server-side request forgery issue enabling unsandboxed root code execution. By exploiting these vulnerabilities, adversaries can overwrite arbitrary files, deploy malicious cron jobs, access databases containing sensitive information, and fully compromise the app's hosting environment. Given Judge Zero's usage across online coding platforms, e-learning apps, and software testing services, the risks posed by these far-reaching sandbox bypasses are widespread. New R programming vulnerability exposes projects to supply chain attacks. A critical security flaw, CVE 2024-27322, was discovered in the R programming language that allows threat actors to execute arbitrary code through specially crafted files. By exploiting promise objects and lazy evaluation, attackers can trigger code execution when loading malicious R packages, potentially leading to supply chain attacks via package repositories. Following responsible disclosure, the vulnerability was patched in version 4.4.0, released on April 24, 2024. Users are urged to update immediately to mitigate the risk of exploitation. Multiple Brocade SANnav storage area network flaws allow device compromise. Multiple critical vulnerabilities were identified in the Brocade SANnav storage area network management application, including insecure SSH configuration and hard-coded Docker keys, allowing attackers to gain root access and compromise systems. Organizations using Brocade SANnav should promptly apply patches and implement additional security measures to mitigate the threat of exploitation. 2023 was the year threat actors disabused our trust in digital. Recorded Future's 2023 annual report showcased how threat actors undermined our trust in digital systems, with notable events like zero-day attacks on enterprise software. Exploiting legitimate internet services and abusing valid accounts were prevalent tactics, with a significant rise in credential theft. Additionally, business process outsourcers became prime targets due to their trusted relationships. Looking ahead to 2024, expect continued attacks on third-party software and an increase in software supply chain attacks. Strengthening MFA and improving system visibility are crucial steps for CISOs to navigate the evolving threat landscape. Addressing risk caused by innovation. Businesses are continually implementing new technology to fulfill customer requests. However, technological innovation carries inherent risks, particularly in fields such as healthcare and finance. To stay ahead, businesses must take a proactive approach to cyber risk management, combining cybersecurity measures with new technology developments. Rather than reacting to problems as they occur, firms should identify and address weaknesses early on. Companies that prioritize cybersecurity from the start protect against threats while simultaneously improving the customer experience and trust. Working with trusted partners in cyber risk management and implementing detailed assessment and mitigation measures are essential elements of this proactive approach.
Thanks for listening. Remember to subscribe to our newsletter at CISOheadlines.com. Until next time, stay curious.